So, it has been a while, been over a week, actually 2 weeks since I last started streaming. If you're wondering why I skipped out last Sunday, it's because I literally had a moment. Okay, that is way too loud. I was adjusting my audio. I literally had a moment where I woke up literally 5 minutes before I started streaming, and I did not feel like I had enough time to wake up. At this time, I needed to brush my teeth. I needed to get a cup of coffee because I was freaking tired. I'm slow to wake up, and I was not gonna be able to do that before I had to stream. So I just decided to cancel the live stream. For those curious, my I frequently have cases of insomnia where it can take me a long time for me to be able to fall asleep, and that's kind of what happened last time. I can completely understand people because I did send out a tweet about that, and I think I made a post on it in the description of my YouTube, on my description of my God, I can't remember what it's called, my Twitch channel. I can completely understand that people saw that post and thought I was making up lies or whatever, just say, oh, we just didn't want to stream. I'm one of the most honest people you'll ever find. If I say I don't want to stream a game, I'll say I don't want to stream a game, but I won't make up excuses for saying that. You'd be surprised how often I get accused of lying in my life, and it's just, that's not who I am, at least not anymore. I used to be like a compulsive liar, but I am not that person anymore. I used to lie a lot as a kid, but that's not me. Uh, we are in the process of getting things set up. We still have. We're actually going to spend today getting something done, which is getting the things we need done for. Getting the things we need done for. That kind of was called. Building a second fish pond. So we need 5 seaweed and 5 green algae. We're probably gonna go fishing in the what's called I'm sorry, my brain's completely fried. We're probably gonna go fishing at the beach is what I'm trying to say. But we're gonna give our gifts out to our daily people. Okay, so we need, let's actually go ahead and sell some stuff. Just gonna sell the sturgeon royal. We need amethyst, which is inside. And we also need a spring flower. I need to actually look up because there's I think it's daffodils that whatever her name is likes. I can verify that. I already gave Sandy her daily crop, her daily gift. At least we gave it yesterday, apparently. Yeah, it's daffodil. We are getting somewhat close to getting it. Getting an achievement. We are still pretty far away from it. But one of the achievements that's probably going to be one of the last ones we get is earn 10 million gold. And, If you look at our save file, we are at 3.3 million total earned. So I imagine maybe in a couple, maybe by year 6, we'll get that achievement, assuming you don't drastically improve the our selling thing. He is still at 4 hearts. He needs to be at 7 hearts for us to give a gift, for us to get a recipe from her. That's what we're waiting for. I need to wait for Sam too. I didn't give a gift for him some reason. There we go. I'm gonna check a couple places. We're first gonna check over here. There she is. Good thing I checked. She is all done, but she hasn't moved up a heart. It's not yet. Let's go to the beach and we'll go and do some fishing. Actually, before we do that, there's something I do want to change real quick on my stream settings. Just gonna bring my, I have like a bar of all the sound filters, like gameplay, cam, even though my webcam doesn't record audio, my mic, all this other stuff, and my my gameplay is at the bottom of the list, and I've had times in the past where the gameplay audio wasn't recording when I thought it was, so I just want to make sure that everything was good. We're probably not going to complete island ingredients yet. Luckily, pineapples were growable crops, so what we're probably going to do is wait until we get like a decent amount of pineapple seeds for us to just focus entirely on growing pineapples. We need 5, well, technically we need 10 seaweed and 10 green algae total. But we need 5 each. Okay. We need 5 each for an obelisk and 5 each for a, what's it called? Fish pond. And we need to make a second fish pond to, like, grow any fish. But I think I'm gonna breed, blue discus, for a chance to farm golden coconuts. That seems like a good idea for me. There's actually something else I wanted to talk about, and, that's actually something I've been thinking about a lot lately. This week I'm actually hoping to get a hold of a PS5, and, I want to expand, the type of games that I cover on this channel. As of right now, I can either stream Xbox games or I can stream Nintendo Switch. There are really only 2 games on Nintendo Switch I am interested in going back to 100%. Technically, there's a couple more, but as of right now, there's 2 games on Nintendo Switch that I'm interested in. One of them is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. That's a game that I played not at launch, but pretty close to launch, but I never actually finished it. And I feel like that if I if I set aside time to play that game and actually get good at it and learn the controls, then I may actually be able to finish it. But I'm not quite ready to branch out and stream Nintendo Switch games. Mainly because I only have one set of Joy-Cons, and if they die midstream, then I have no other way to play the game. But what I am thinking about doing is getting a hold of a PS5, and apparently there's my local GameStop has one in stock, and I just need to go to GameStop for a couple reasons, but I want to be able to eventually see myself getting my first platinum trophy. I think that'll be really cool to show off. I've been completing games. I've been essentially getting the Xbox equivalent of a platinum trophy on Xbox for 13 games now. I think it's actually 15 games. I may be wrong. I need to count out my things. But I haven't actually gotten a platinum trophy. And I think it would be kind of cool if I could go ahead and show myself getting a platinum trophy. And I'm thinking that the first game that I want to play on PlayStation 5 is either Infamous 1, which is sort of like a superhero game, or Sly Cooper 1. Infamous 1 was... I played every single Infamous game except for New Light, the DLC expansion, whatever I'll call it, for Second Son. But I never managed to beat 1. And I think that would be really kind of cool if I could just go back to a game that I played and loved as a kid and actually take the time to actually beat it. I don't know why I'm just gonna get rid of some of this stuff. The other game that I want to play first is Sly Cooper the Thievius Raccoonus. I played Sly Cooper Thievius Raccoonus once, and I did not have a really good time with it. Well, I didn't really give it much of a chance, if I'm gonna be honest here. I didn't really give it that much of a chance, if I'm gonna be honest here. I stopped playing after the in the first world, and I remember exactly what mission I stopped playing on, and I really regret not giving that game more of a chance because I was just so. There's like a mission where it's like in the first world. There's a mission where you had to like avoid like these dart traps by hiding in the barrel and sneaking past. I saw those dart traps in action, and instead of just trying to figure out a way for why am I getting all fish? Instead of figuring out a way to get past it and actually beat it, my dumbass as a kid got scared and decided, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna play this game anymore because it's scary. That's literally what my thoughts were as a kid, and I really regret not giving that game more of a chance because apparently that game is actually pretty easy to beat. And I never really like. It's considered to be one of the easiest platinums to get, Thievius Raccoonus, and I really regret not giving that game more of a chance. So eventually, not in the immediate future, because the next 3 games are more or less set in stone. For those curious, my GameCube has been updated since I completed Assassin's Creed Rogue yesterday. And the new games on Q is Assassin's Creed Unity, uh, Saints Row 1 for the Xbox 360, but we're going to be playing it through the Xbox Series X, so it's a backwards compatible game, so we can't do that. And the other game, the third game that's on our queue is Assassin's Creed Syndicate. There's actually something that I actually wanted to talk about beyond after this, but what this game, the games that I have planned coming up after Assassin's Creed Syndicate, I will either play Far Cry Blood Dragon, or I will play my first PlayStation 5 game. I have not decided for sure what I will do, but it's one of those two. And with the topic of Assassin's Creed brought up, I have a plan. I'm basically planning on streaming every single Assassin's Creed game in the series. Uh, on my channel. And even though I can actually show this off, even though I 100%ed Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I got all the achievements, I have not done all I wanted to do in that game. For those curious, I had a plan of doing 3 100% playthroughs, because of the fact that one of the developers, when Assassin's Creed Odyssey first came out, said when he was going over 3 playstyles as Assassin, Warrior, and Hunter, he said that you could play using only, essentially using only like one of the 3 builds, and you can play the entire game like that, and it'll be completely fine. I wanted to be the person to try and figure out like if that in fact is true. So what I did is my very first 100% playthrough, I put all my points into Assassin, did not pick any warrior skill except for the healing one, and did not pick any hunter skills. I think except for maybe one. I think I picked up one because I boosted my eagle. I may be wrong, but it was mainly like an assassin build, and by the end of that playthrough, I was able to one-shot every single enemy with only using a critical assassination. Only using a critical assassination when I only using a critical assassination when God, I can't think. When I'm encountering like a brute or like a heavy enemy, and sometimes I think there are some pull marks where I need to use a critical assassination. But I started my 100% playthrough as a warrior build, but I haven't finished yet, and at this particular time, I have not gone to the point where I'm like ridiculously overpowered where I can literally just one-shot enemies with like one swing of my sword. And I want my final playthrough when I eventually stream Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I want my final playthrough to be on the Hunter build. The one thing that I am working on is I'm working on getting 100% and look at that. I'm working on my 100% warrior build, and I'm trying to get to the in-game thing as fast as I can. And I've been trying to put more and more time into that whenever I get the urge to play, but There's really only three games in between Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Assassin's Creed uh, Unity, which is the next game we're going to be an Assassin's Creed game we're going to be covering. And I honestly don't know if I will be able to get that. I honestly don't know if I will be able to get that. Be able to complete that playthrough before I get to that point. I'm definitely gonna have to spend some overtime, I guess you could say. But it's possible I may have to delay it. But it's something that I definitely want to do because it'd be nice to actually fulfill one of my promises I made when that game first came out. And let me just say, I feel like that game would be more fun when you're not stressing out about getting 100% completion. There's a lot of games out there where the game may seem like fun on its own, but as soon as you do all the side quests, as soon as you do all the activities, it definitely can kill your enjoyability of the game. And that's what I feel like has happened with, that's what I feel like has happened with, Assassin's Creed, I think it was called. I'm actually gonna get rid of some stuff. That's what I feel like has happened with Assassin's Creed, Odyssey. It's just, and the same thing with Valhalla, I guess, where if you're just sticking to the main story, if you're just sticking to the side quests, it can be a pretty fun thing to do. But if not, it can be a real slog, and that's really the problem. There's also something that I wanted to say, uh, regarding my channel. It's honestly been kind of crazy to me how much my YouTube channel has grown since I started. I really only started streaming. I really only started making YouTube videos. Yeah, I will not be able to do either of those. I really only started to do videos on YouTube for about 2 years now, and I have been streaming on Twitch for 3 years. And I just want to say that I've been really happy with the growth that my YouTube channel has gone, and I'm really happy for the support I've gone for my Twitch channel. And even though there's some people that may watch my channel, and especially recent example that came up, that may just have some ideas for how to really grow on a channel, but they may be right. They could be right. They definitely are right that if you want to get like growth for your channel, just play like the most stream. But that's not how I want to do things, and I'm still happy with the progress I made. I feel like it's definitely would be. It's probably would be better if I'm gonna be honest here to only stream newer games, but I do feel like that there's some guides out there for, and there's a lack of guides for some of the older games, where I feel like it's kind of a necessity to. I kind of feel like it's kind of a necessity to actually go for the to play like make guides for videos for like the older games. Okay, so we need 30, 70, 90, 90 more. I feel like it's kind of a necessity to play to make guides for some of the older games and guides for YouTube specifically, because the older games is stuff that most people just aren't really aware of, and I will just be happy with the fact that I'm starting to gain an audience. For me, just playing like the games that I love and the games that I want to play. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching this on Twitch, really thank you for the support. I actually just realized it's rainy, so there may be nice. There may be a artifact spot here. Huh. Let me just keep an eye out for artifact spots because they could give golden coconuts, which is what I need. Eh? If I can get like 3 golden coconuts, that'd be great. Hmm. I also realized I didn't give a gift to, there we go. I also realized I didn't give a gift to, Leo, so go ahead and do that now. Okay, so there's one other place that I want to go to, and that's to the southeast, I guess you could say. Little Pirate Cove thing. There's nothing here. Tomorrow we will process these 2 golden coconuts and hope we get the one thing that we need for the whatever it's called, the museum. We're gonna get rid of our sanctuary, bro. Also gonna get rid of our coconuts. We have plenty of coconuts. I think we're gonna try the Junimo cart. Need to get 50,000 Junimo cart in this. I have never played Junimo cart before, so this will be an interesting experience. We actually, how long does this have? 5 days? If we get the, if we get the thing that we were waiting on, the large animal scroll from the golden coconut, we may actually make a beeline for Ginger Island. Somewhere is my rubies. Ah, here it is. I'm blind. Surprising no one. Good stop. They literally sheared him as he was going inside. That's funny. Never seen that before. Yeah, that should get a decent amount of money. I imagine it may be pretty close to getting a harvest a crop of ancient fruit. I hope everyone's weekend is turning out just fine. Just as a reminder, tomorrow is my birthday. I'm gonna be 27 years old. There was actually a point when I first started streaming where I was considering the possibility of having birthday streams, but with school and everything, well, not really with school, but with it often being during the week, it kind of became kind of hard for me to do. But I've also been thinking about having like anniversary streams as well. I believe I started streaming on Twitch with at August 10th. I could be wrong though. That's nice. Uh, sure. I believe I started having started live streaming on Twitch at August 10th. And I was actually kind of considering that for an anniversary stream, like one thing that I could do was I think you are only open at noon, right? Alright, I have the key to the city. Uh I was gonna say that one thing that I was thinking about doing is yeah, this is gonna be to be a little bit difficult. What? Oh, I didn't see the hole there. Oh my god, I'm really struggling with this. It's the first time I'm doing Genie Kart. This kind of reminds me of the Donkey Kong Country track things. Apologies for me being really bad. I just don't know how this works. I didn't even have time to jump on that one. I pressed A. Oh my god, this is so frustrating. Dude. What's with key challenges being brutal? I'm not even giving enough time for... Because I'm trying to jump and it's not jumping. Dude, this fucking sucks. Dude, this fucking sucks. I need to get 50,000 points for a quest? That's bullshit. Dude, I didn't even see that hole there. I think it can be assumed that whenever there's a raised platform, there's a hole beneath it. I haven't really been noticing that. It's just my mind is not focused. It's hard for me to commentate and play this game at the same time. And also, I freaking suck at this game. Dude, this is fucking bullshit. I can't do anything if I land right on the edge and I just fall right off. I'm pressing A as soon as I land. It's not doing anything. This minigame blows. I pressed A and it didn't work. Should have jumped. Yeah, that was my fault. I pressed A too late. The problem is, there's many times where I fall and die because I land right on the edge and I just slide right off, like right there. Like I press A as soon as I land and it just doesn't fucking work. I haven't even gone past the first level, I just realized. God damn it. Do this way. So, my jump, I need to hold it to gain height. Okay. Just tapping it gives me a short little buddy hop. Good to know. That's fucking bullshit. I need to get to 50,000 for. Oh my god, this is stupid. I can't do anything if I land on the edge and I slide off. It's fucking bullshit. It really is. Minigame is fucking bullshit. It's not me just like complaining because I suck at the game. Well, I could just suck at the game, but it's not as. Donkey Kong Country handled this track thing better than this. I mean, I was freaking garbage at Donkey Kong Country, but at least I was decent at the track things. The one time I played it, because I never really managed to beat that game. I only managed to get past like 1 or 2 worlds. But I do remember the track things. I do remember having fun on that. Pretty sure I played it. My neighbor used to own like an SNES. I never owned an SNES. God damn it. I never owned an SNES myself, but my neighbor did, and I used to play it at the old school Donkey Kong Country, and I think I play the original Mario Bros. On the SNES as well, but I was not good at that game. I really fucking hate this game. Dude, I was almost there. This game, I need a feeling this game is entirely luck-based. I thought I'd make it. And yeah, I have no time. I pressed A too late, that was my bad. I think the trick to this game, I'm getting further and further now. I think the trick to this game is looking at. It's kind of all about judging, just determining the right amount of time to act, and I'm not judging correctly. I actually rescind my statement about this actually being hard, I guess. It's still a hard game, but it's... I'm no longer on the bandwagon of it being the hardest game ever. I do kind of consider other games to be harder. But it's fucking bullshit when I land around the corner and don't even have a chance to press A. The trick is actually knowing how long to hold. Really the key to victory is knowing how long to hold your jump to gauge just how far you will actually go. And I have not quite figured that out yet. How the hell Lewis got like 50,000 points in this game is beyond me. Apparently Lewis is a better gamer than I am, who knew? Dude, this is fucking stupid! Oh my god, it's stupid. God damn it. I didn't even have a chance to jump. Dude, this is fucking stupid. Oh my god, so stupid. I need to figure out, like... Oh god, my freaking headset. I need to... I was trying to scratch my ear. Hold on, I'm just gonna go okay for a little bit. I need to figure out, like, what holding my jump at what distance does what. Because holding it goes... I haven't quite figured that out yet, and I don't know how I can really figure that out. That's just by playing. Ah, dang it. I thought I figured it out there for a second. Dude, that should have been a short jump. I did a bunny hop on that rock and I think that screwed me up. Okay, so I needed to release a little bit shorter than that. I'm starting to figure it out. I'm actually starting to pay attention now. That was, I feel like that should have been fine. I did like a short jump. I feel like I should have gone over there. I feel like it's kind of inconsistent of how how short the jumps are. I thought I figured it out, but I'm not so sure. God damn it. This is gonna be... This entire stream is gonna be this, isn't it? This is really like so stupid. It really is. And I need to get 50,000 points for a stupid key quest. I honestly am almost reached a point where I just want to say fuck it and just move on to something else. Because key quests don't repeat. Key quests repeat, I should say. And I only need 90 points to get all the recipes. I don't think it's really required for me to do all the quests and say endless and then repeat. So honestly, I'm gonna give this 5 more tries before I just back out, because the only required arcade game to play for 1% completion is fucking Prairie King. But I don't think that I'm gonna... Yeah, I can give it 3 more tries. If I get past level 1, then I'm gonna extend my limit. 2 more tries now. This game is just kind of stupid, in my opinion. It just kind of takes what Donkey Kong did. Okay, I'm backing out. It takes what Donkey Kong did and actually made it worse. Donkey Kong definitely did handle that thing a lot better. But I at least see what they were trying to go for. Fuck. Let's try and get some fishing. Actually, no, we need to go to the island. These saplings are inventory. We're actually gonna plant these saplings and then head back to the mainland. Because I want to do fishing. It's still raining here, so maybe we'll just go around and get, whatever it's called, the, my fucking brain is fried. Maybe we'll just go around and get artifact spots. There we go. Just curious, the reason why I'm harvesting golden coconuts is we actually need golden coconuts for getting the last museum skull thing. And golden coconuts are only gone from 2 sources, digging up artifact spots and harvesting coconut trees. I actually thought they were given from fishing as well, like a fishing treasure thing. I was actually wrong on that, so... And if I am correct, so far I've been 2 for 2. But if I am correct, artifact spots are more common during the rain. And again, I only did, this has only been tested twice. But every single time it was raining, there's at least 1 artifact spot, so... So far we're 2 for 2. 2 times of rain, 2 times I got artifact spots. Stop it. Stop it. I also can't hear the phrase "stop it" without thinking of like a, without thinking of a, little quote from YouTube I follow. Stop it! Gonna ban you! If you're curious, there's a Minecraft series that a couple YouTubers were part of. It's actually called Mionite. That's Mionite Season 2 is where I got the reference from. Actually, I used to be a big fan of the Mionite series because really, like, it was always kind of funny to see the people's interactions, but essentially the series is now dead. I don't think they're planning on creating a Season 3. But it definitely was fun to watch. I actually don't know if artifacts can spawn here. It just doesn't seem like the right terrain for it. And let's try and get some more seaweed. Oh, you can't do it if you catch fish. Actually, just gonna head back. Just gonna check. Actually, no, I checked this morning. That should still be empty. Let's go to sleep. $43,000 from that, not bad. Okay, so at 10 we need to go to Clint and get this golden coconut process. If we are... oh god. I I was... As I was talking, like, like when you breathe in like a cold air and it kind of causes your throat to get itchy. That's kind of what happened. And for some reason, as I was talking, throat just got really itchy. Ah, something flew in my throat. Dust. Just ones I would like to come in there, expecting freaking it to be like fully grown. I know it's like based on time, but every single time I go in there, like almost every single time I go in there and I think it's gonna be full, it's just always not full. And then when I'm just not really expecting it to be full, it's full. Maybe I should just stop expecting things. Yeah, we're not making money from you guys. It's weird, I guess. Having on this show. Maybe. Not in here. It may be in my chest inside. If I were to keep one, it may be in my chest inside. Don't know. Oh, there's a shell, but it's not the one I'm looking for. It's not as fossil. We're gonna need to check the beach. That's a good thing because we actually before we go. Nope. We need to check the beach, so we'll go ahead and do that. If there's any sort of foraging things for knowledge fossil, we'll be at the beach. And there's actually two places we can check there. Both places may have it. Actually, before we go to the beach, I believe Clint is open now. Big money, no whammy, no whammy, stop! Give me what I want. Fucking useless fuck. I can get rid of this, I don't want it. I have way too many saplings already. That is surprising. I guess we aren't getting row from, guess we aren't getting row from, the storage anytime soon. We didn't do our fishing here. There's nothing else that we can do on the island, and I guess I was wrong about it being more common, because clearly we didn't get it. Get an artifact spot from there. There's. I'm just gonna move that to my hotbar. So there's actually a couple things that are circling in my head right now. One of the things is I'm actually kind of close to finishing the Monster Slayer goals. I'm just missing like a handful of dust sprites, and the only other things that we're missing, okay, we had the minimum. We still need to find more seaweed. Uh, the only the only things that we're missing is the dust sprites, which we can easily get in the mines. But the other stuff we're missing is actually from Skull Cavern and the lava, the volcano dungeon. If we can get we there's actually a couple things I was thinking about doing for preparation for that. One of the things that's actually required for us to do for the Monster Slayer goals is to kill, I think it's 25 or 50 mummies, and we have done like maybe 8 or 10, somewhere between there. And mummies are only able to be killed with bombs, so we definitely need to create bombs. We can easily craft bombs if we had more copper ore. Right now, we don't have that much. So what I'm actually thinking about doing is doing a brief little mining trip, and the same while we're farming for dust sprites, we're gonna farm like all the silver ore that we can. And I think that if we were to do that, I think that if we were to do that, then we may be better prepared for getting the Monster Slayer goals done. The other things that we're still waiting on getting the Fanny up between Sandy and Leo for the 2 recipes that we are missing. Once we get those 2 recipes and we have the achievement in the bag, we're also waiting for a certain quest to appear in the keys board for us to get like 2 uh, for us to get 2 uh, items for selling that we are missing, and that's a radioactive ore and radioactive ingots, which are only found in like the Dark Souls version of the mines and the Skull Cavern. And we tried the mines, we tried Skull Cavern before, and we could not survive long. So what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna try like our hand at doing the mines, and we need to get like pretty decently far into it, and hopefully if we go on a lucky day, we'll be able to get the radioactive ore done. But beyond that, the only other things that we are missing, we still have like a lot of we still have a decent amount of golden walnuts to find. And there's only a handful of things that we're missing for selling, and we're actually waiting on a couple things for that. Beyond that, there's a handful of crafting recipes that we need to get, and 3 of which is from the Keys Walnut Room, and 1 of which is actually from the Special Orders Board. Once we get all that, then we have that essentially taken care of really easily. The one thing that we're waiting on is I want to make sure that we have like a decent amount of pineapples uh, set up on our farm and the island because the special order that we're missing for 100% completion is the island ingredients. We're just gonna skip it. Actually, yeah, we're gonna skip it. The only thing we're missing is the island ingredients and island. The island ingredients can either request taro tubers or it can request pineapples, and it'll want 100 of each. Pineapples is actually easier because they can actually regrow over time. So you don't need to like harvest one and then worry about replanting. Just harvest one, then wait a couple days and they'll regrow, and then you can harvest it again. But the problem is with pineapples is that it requires magma caps from from the volcano dungeon, and those are kind of rare to find. So at some point, we're definitely gonna need to go to the volcano dungeon and try and like find a decent amount of magma caps to get a hold of a bunch of uh to get a hold of a bunch of that was called pineapples. Uh, Beyond that, we just have getting 10 million gold for an achievement and beating Journey of the Paraking and beating Journey of the Paraking without dying, and both of which can be pretty easy if we use a trick that I'm going to use. At this point, we're in the setup phase. We can't make any progress for any of the things unless we have like a certain thing set up. In relation to the golden walnuts, we have like 4 golden walnuts left to get from farming. We have 5 that we can get from the museum, but we're waiting on getting the last thing we need from golden coconuts. Uh, and I'm assuming that the rest of the stuff that we are missing is actually from the volcano dungeon. But it's definitely gonna have to take some time, and we're definitely gonna have to spend like a stream dedicated to getting the golden walnuts done. Beyond that, what we really have to worry about is getting the 4 obelisks built, getting the golden clock built, and that's really like the only things that we are waiting on for 100% completion. You're not gonna get the work on the golden the obelisk and the golden clock tower until we get to 13 million gold, and we are currently just under 1 million. It will take 4 million total to build all 4 obelisks, and it will take 10 million to build a golden clock. The golden clock will likely be the last thing we build on our farm. But once we do, we don't have to worry about crafting new fence posts for that. It will honestly be best if we get the obelisk out of the way first, because huh? Because it only costs 3 million gold to craft all 4, but we do need the ingredients for it. So again, like we're still in the setup phase. I estimate that by year 6 we'll be done, but it could be longer, it could be shorter. I don't know, but we're just kind of like in the setup phase, and I feel like that first like for a while we've been in the setup phase, but now we're in the setup phase again. So it's definitely gonna. We're still waiting on a couple things to make progress, essentially, but. I'm surprised I only haven't got any more seaweed. Just gonna get one more. just want to check something. Is there something that I have that makes it so that fish are more common than drops? I don't think so. The fuck is that? There's something that walks around on the bottom right. A decent amount of it. Fucking owl scared the shit out of me. I just saw like a dark shape moving across the screen. I got scared. Oh god. Yeah, I just wanted to show this off real quick. This is a so unfortunate thing. This is the ostrich egg, which we're waiting on getting an ostrich incubator from from the museum on Ginger Island to be able to incubate the one ostrich egg we have, so we can produce more. Uh, this is a sweet gemberry. We are waiting on getting. We're waiting on that to grow in the greenhouse for us to make that. This is a peach. We are growing that right now. This is a cherry. We are growing that right now. Let me check what that one is. One in between the rabbit's foot and the ancient fruit. That's aged rose, so we need to wait until we get like a normal fish because our sturgeon gives us caviar, not aged roe. This is the only other thing that we're missing, which we need to wait for the keys quest to do. So we technically have that crafting thing on the horizon. We're just waiting on a couple things. We technically have the cooking on the horizon. We're just waiting on a couple things. We're waiting on the 7-heart bench with Sandy to get the Tomka soup. And we are waiting on the 7-heart affinity with Leo to get this, which I honestly can't remember what it is. But in all honesty, cooking may be the next thing we get. Beyond that, we're going to check the achievement. 10 million gold will likely not happen anytime soon. Crafting every item, we're waiting until we get every recipe. Shipping every item, we're on our way. Yeah, it's definitely going to take a while, but we're still in the setup phase. For anyone curious, there's actually a couple of things I could do to improve my output for money making, I guess you could say. one thing that we could do is upgrade the farm to be more focused on iridium sprinklers. I'm kind of hesitant to do that because I'm not confident enough about my resources to just go craft a fuck ton of iridium. I mean, it was pretty expensive for me to craft the 5 that I have in the 6 that I have in the greenhouse, and I don't think that I'm not confident in my ability to craft, to fully upgrade our farm, but we could if we wanted to. The other thing that we could do to improve our yield is to get a couple barns and like another barn and another coop to focus on breeding a specific type of animal. I believe that ducks actually give the most amount of money, with the slight possibility to avoid chickens, and I believe that goats give the most amount of money, with a slight exception to pigs. Pigs truffles. But there's a couple things we could do to really make sure that we earn like a shit ton of money. But I'm not at that point yet. Please be ready. Nope, you disappoint me yet again. That's Sean Ben. Okay, let's go into town. Still, the is not switched over yet. We're actually gonna go into uh, gonna go to Ginger Island and check on a couple things. And Clint's going to the museum, so that's great. Okay. Star crab to Willie. Gonna grab 30 bait. So for now. It won't last long, but I don't really care about that. We're probably not going to make much progress for completion. We should still be at 64%, but I'm hoping by the end of today we'll at the very least be raising the affinity up a little bit, but that's pretty much like all we're going to be making. I think we were at 74% in affinity, and that's nice. I believe we were at 74% with the affinity, and we shouldn't be moving up that much. At least I don't think we should. I thought that was a worm peeking through, hiding behind that thing. Look, like there's like a strand. Go ahead and check our progress, because I'm kind of curious. You were at 64% before. We're at 64% now. Yeah, we are still at, we're at 76% great friends. I don't think we moved up any, so, it's actually something I did want to talk about, and that's, something that I was actually kind of made aware of. With one of my friends who's also playing this game, who's also 29%. His save file, he actually built all 4 obelisks, but he's about the same thing. I don't think he cooked. I don't think he cooked every single recipe. And I don't think he crafted every single item yet. But he did catch every single fish, and I think he still is waiting on a couple things for foraged shipped. But he was at 80%, and I'm at 64%. I've been struggling to figure out like why. And I think that it's heavily weighted in favor of the obelisk and golden clock, where I think like each obelisk is worth like 5%. So if I were to craft every single obelisk right now, I would go up to 84%. And I think that's what happened. I think it's heavily weighted in favor of the obelisk, where if you craft every single obelisk and you craft a golden clock, you'll go up about like 30%. But I don't know, actually 60, maybe that could be like 25%. But that's my theory anyway. I don't have any numbers to back that up. But it's the only thing that makes sense because my friend is actually in the same position I am. The only difference is he has crafted every single obelisk and I haven't. So yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know, but I definitely feel like that if it wasn't for the obelisk, I definitely should be higher. But I do feel like that now the progression is weighted in favor of the obelisk. So I guess we will find out like once we are able to like progress this a little bit more. Like I think the next thing we're gonna be able to progress is either improving like the friend stat or improving the cooking recipes thing. We likely will not be able to progress much with the crafting recipes. In fact, I'm not planning on progressing much with crafting recipes, and we can't really progress much with the foraging until we get a couple things set up. But yeah, that's where things stand right now. So I'm trying to, whenever I go to Ginger Island right now, I'm primarily looking for artifact spots. I'm looking for golden coconuts from trees. That's really all I'm looking for. I'm not looking to like if I see like any crops ready for harvesting, then I'll go for that. But I'm not really looking for anything crazy in Progression Ginger Island as of right now. Because I want to try and get this stupid museum done. I'm just one away. We're just not getting what we. Do want to check. Yeah, it is a amount of caps. It says pineapple seeds plural, but I think it's just one. There's a site. Batman and Speedo. I don't think there's any freaking artifact spots that ever spawn here. I've never seen one. Why am I still hearing the audio for the beach in the island? I feel like that shouldn't be playing now. I'm gonna go to sleep and let that fix the bug. That audio should not be playing. Okay, now it stopped. That was so weird. Never had the audio play outside of that island before. Hold on, I need to take care of some stuff. It's almost time for the lights to reset. No, nothing, no. Huh. Useless, a lot of you. Okay. Hope everyone's day is going well. I had a very slow day, if I'm gonna be honest here. I don't know why, but the past couple of days I've been waking up early. Like, I've been getting like a normal amount of sleep. Like, 8 hours is like a normal amount of sleep for me. And it's really like normal for everyone. But I keep on waking up like after getting like 8 hours of sleep, and I'm just so fucking tired. I just go straight back to sleep. And my sleep schedule ends up just getting so freaking off, where I spend most of the day just so tired and so out of it. And it keeps on happening where a couple times actually, I went back to sleep after I woke up, and yesterday I actually came close to missing my live stream for Assassin's Creed Rogue. I actually woke up at 11:50 after going back to sleep at 7 a.m. and got about like, was it 8? Oh, got 11 hours of sleep. I did my math right. And is that right? Yeah, I fell asleep at about 9. Woke up at 7. Actually, I got 10 hours of sleep on Saturday. So I woke up at 7 after getting 10 hours of sleep. And I was so tired I fell back asleep and I woke up at 11. So that's 10, 11, 12. 14 hours of sleep. Wow. I don't know why I keep on waking up, like, and just feeling so tired I just go back to sleep. Just kind of abnormal for me. I hope there's not something like medically wrong. I do know there are some sleeping sicknesses, sleeping illnesses. I don't think there's anything serious. Like, I only know of like one sleeping illness off the top of my head, and that's African sleep sickness. I don't think it's that. But it is weird how I keep on waking up and I just feel so tired. I have double vision and I just go back to sleep soon after. It's just not normal. At least I feel like it is. It hasn't been happening once all year. But I just keep on waking up and just feeling tired. I just go back to sleep. It's honestly kind of affecting my ability to stream properly because I keep on getting either sleeping through my alarm, and missing my stream, or I come close to missing my stream and have to like get ready in a hurry. I will also say that I think I said this at the beginning of the stream, but I'm just repeating myself just in case. A part of me was really considering ending the live stream. Not really early, but just like canceling today's stream because I just wasn't feeling up to it. I was just. It's not that I'm tired right now. I'm about the normal average awakeness for me. Like, I'm always kind of tired, but I'm just not like falling asleep tired. I'm just dopey, I guess you could say. But I just I don't know. Like, as I was getting closer and closer to time for me to stream this game, a part of me just didn't want to do it because I know that I wouldn't really be making much progress today, and I just, for some reason, believe it or not, I just didn't want to play this game, and I don't know why. Realized Elvis jewelry, nice. I don't know if that's useful for anything, but that's actually the one thing that was missing when I was like one away from completing my museum thing. I'm actually gonna look up Elvis jewelry. Because I don't know if there's any actual uses for it. Elvis jewelry is using the spool of a sewing machine to create the jewelry shirt. You know what? It has actually been a while since we crafted a new shirt. Okay, let's do it. And I had this heart shirt on for a while. It's time for you guys something new. Probably smells like the thing my dad always says, like whenever something sings or whenever someone has smells. It's just my dad always says it sounds like 30 pounds of get back. Just typical like dad slang, but probably what my shirt smells like if I can be honest here. Oh, nope, not you. I think I have a sewing machine. Honestly, that doesn't look that bad. It honestly kind of looks like it's not. Doesn't really look like jewelry I have on my neck around my neck. It honestly, I mean, my beard kind of makes it look like a bow tie, but it honestly kind of looks like a striped shirt. And I actually, uh, crap. Got to put another chest outside. I also want to check the hat shop. See if there's anything new. We did get an achievement recently. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, I don't think we got the reward for the Stardrop one, so we're just gonna swing by the hat shop while we have time. Tomorrow, I will be able to give gifts out again. sooner we can get everyone to max affinity, the sooner we can move on to greener pastures. Oh god, I hope this cat thing doesn't close soon. Anyway, it should be fine. Chapeau. I think that's new. Trucker hat. I think this is from the Stardrop. Wait, is this like a sun hat? I think it's maybe a sun hat. This actually may be. I think. You know what? I'll make it work. I think sun hats are typically for girls. I don't think guys typically wear sun hats. I've never seen one wear it. I think this may be a sun hat, but you know what? We're gonna make it work. I mean, I made a freaking. I wore a hard shirt for like over a year in this game, so I can probably handle this. But yeah, I think this must be a sun hat, which is yeah, it is fine. We'll deal with it. Actually, we're gonna clear this whole fucking place out. It'll be so nice once we do. We're just gonna sell our excess wood. I would say a part of me dislikes how I now. A part of me dislikes how I now have to play this game without music. It's been like 60% of this stream series without music with no problem. But all of a sudden, like Twitch just had like a heart attack one day. She said, "Oh, you can't stream music now because freaking copyright." But I do kind of miss having music played because some of the music just made this game just so much more enjoyable. Like the basic music that happened when you're walking around in spring. God, I swear to God, like, it was just so upbeat and it just made like your farming thing just so much more entertaining. One thing I like most about music in video games, it makes it very enjoyable. But the problem with that is, a lot of the music is licensed, and fucking Twitch and YouTube as well has a fucking heart attack whenever you have one licensed song playing in your video to your stream, and they freaking demonetize the shit out of your fucking content. But a lot of you don't have music playing in this game, but nope, can't because of copyright. Even though the freaking creator concerned Abe early stated that he didn't want people to worry about licensed songs they're playing in their game, his game. So he intentionally made non-licensed songs, but still freaking Twitch had to have songs that are stated that songs. What the fuck is going on? Am I getting a text or is that my email being stupid again? Is my email being stupid again? I have my student email hooked up my phone, and every now and then I have to re-sign in with my password for some dumbass reason because it doesn't remember my password I set for my student email. And if I don't freaking set it up, it freaking has an alert say you need to sign into your email every freaking day. As I was saying, like, the developer concerned Ape is actually like the most cool content creators I've ever seen, right? Actually makes it a point to listen to his community and listen to the concerns people have and actually try to make the game more enjoyable and better in the process. And one of the things that he stated on his website is that he made like non-licensed music because he doesn't want people to worry about copyright things. And I was able to stream this game with music, no problem, but just one day I just got flagged for copyright just for walking around town with freaking music. It's so stupid. It's every now and then, like, as I'm walking around doing nothing, I just really wish that I had music playing. It's one thing that I definitely have a problem with. One thing that I definitely have a problem with because it's happened with a lot of games. Like, for an example, there is a game that I'm going to be playing on Saturday. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and literally opens up with Cal listening to a song from like a band, like an alien band or something. And I actually found out that people have actually been able to transcribe the lyrics, and actually kind of has like dark lyrics that kind of reflects how Cal Kestis is feeling. And I had to, in preparation for Saturday stream, I went into the game and I turned music down to 0 because I didn't want to get flagged for copyright. And because of that, I won't be able to have like any of the iconic Star Wars music, like whenever I'm interacting with the Empire, or I won't be able to have some of the iconic songs where they have like customized songs that definitely aren't licensed. But it's really dumb. I really wish that both YouTube and Twitch were to design their platforms and mold it around the content creators they're supposed to create. Like, I do understand those people, the valid criticism of musicians on Twitch, playing licensed songs and getting flagged for it. But there's also people that wrote the songs themselves and are getting in trouble for playing content that they own. And that's just kind of stuff that I also have a problem with. I need to create a new chest, don't I? It's just really stupid. It really is. Any case, I need to head out. I'm looking for a daffodil for Sandy. What the hell happened to all the foraging items? What the Where's all the foraging items? Dude, what the I am so confused. It's like the foraging items just disappeared off the face of the map. Face of the earth. There's no foraging items here. What the hell is going on? Freaking one daffodil. Apparently daffodils are an extinct species. There's another one. Probably gonna have to finish everyone's gifts at a later time, but you know, at least get 3 on the way if we can hurry. I don't know why there was no foraging items anywhere I went. Anyway, we are at the 2-hour mark. We're gonna be streaming for another hour. Ah, I, God, Gust. What the heck is that? Dude, what the fuck is going on? Ugh. Okay. That's done. Sandy is now at 5 hearts. We're actually gonna go to Ginger Island because I do need to check a key quest. So we are gonna be drinking a coffee. You know, we're just gonna make a beeline for Ginger Island. We'll get the gifts to Jazz and Sam later. I just need to check something. I want to swing by Keys thing and see if there's an easy mission we could do. Because we are running out of time. You know, I'm slowly warming up to this hat. Look at you. coconut. Can we get a couple more? I just had like a how I said that line. Can we get a couple more? Remind me of the line from like a movie, and I cannot remember if it's a movie or a TV. Oh, you know what it is? I was remembering a scene from the Marvel TV show Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm pretty sure that's what I was remembering. Oh, that's a good show. I never did finish it. I stopped at like season 2 or season 3. Really go back and watch that. I'm pretty sure it was from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Could be wrong. The only other thing that I could think of is it, for some reason, for some reason, I'm thinking that the oh, you fucker. Okay. I did not know it's not been 5 days yet. I remember the line, but I feel like that it could also be from the Blacklist with James Spader as Raymond Reddington. But I remember the technology involved, and it makes me think that it's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I need to watch that show again. That show is really good. Leo is now at 4 hearts. That's great. Go ahead and use a warp tone and get to our home faster. That's gonna drive me crazy. I remember this scene so well. The only other thing that I could think of is where it could possibly be. For those curious, I remember. I'm pretty sure this is Agents of Mayhem. Agents of Mayhem. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But I remember like there being like this agent like infiltrating like a facility, and there was this this thing past this guard, and the person like in his Mike was trying to convince. I remember the episode now. Oh my god, I remember the episode now. God, it's just as I started talking about it, I remember it is Agents of Mayhem. I was remembering there's like an episode of Agents of Mayhem. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. There's an episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. where there's this it's actually there's this like this group that could like essentially make hired killers out of anyone, if I remember correctly. And they were it was like an anonymous contact thing, but like a member of S.H.I.E.L.D. Infiltrated their ranks to try to play the role of one of the assassins, and he had to sneak into the facility, and there was a guard there, and the prompt on his visor said seduce him because he was the person who was pretending to be was a woman. And the person in his ear, like his friend from the agency, said, "Well, you think he swings that way?" Making like a gay joke, and it's just I remember like a scene that followed that was The guy trying to flirt with him in Russian. Yeah, I need to watch that show again. I stopped watching. Oh my god, I need to watch that again. I can't even remember like why I stopped watching. It's just one of those shows where I just kind of lost interest with something. But really a good show. It's so funny because I just me just saying that line just in a specific way just kind of reminded me how that guy tried to flirt with that Russian security guard. I watch that show again. That show is good. There's a lot of actually Marvel TV shows that honestly didn't really go anywhere. Like I remember there's like another one that I heard was good, but I never actually watched. Was Agent Peggy or something like that. Kind of follows like the agent who was like Captain America's girlfriend from the first movie, and I've heard that was good, but I never actually watched it. I don't even know if they're considered to be canon in the story. Still waiting on the trees to grow. And I can't think of anything else but that TV show. There's so many TV shows I watched growing up, but I just lost interest and never finished. It took me forever to watch Breaking Bad, and I still to finish Breaking Bad, and I still haven't watched Better Call Saul. I heard Better Call Saul was good, but I never actually watched it. I don't know if they're gonna make like another spin-off show. There's actually a popular film theory I saw, actually from the channel Film Theory, where MacPat theorized that Walter White was actually alive because he was still breathing. Collapse at the end of the show. Still had 5 parts. You can check something. Hold on. Okay, that's what it is. So we need to find Jazz and give her a gift. Well, we're actually gonna first start with Enos. Gonna first start with getting this golden coconut process and hope to freaking God we get what we need. Swear to God if we get another sapling again. Oh, we just realized we're over 1,000,000. Nice. 1,090,000. 1 million to go. Please, Lord, baby Jesus in the handbasket. Give me what I want. You fucking suck. This is why I'm an atheist. Just kidding. I am an atheist, but it's a little bit more in depth than not getting what I want in a video game. I actually try to avoid like bringing up politics and religion and my streams. I do kind of consider to be divisive because everyone has their own opinions. I actually got in so many arguments of religion with my mom, which was not very fun to deal with. And I got in so many arguments about politics with one of my best friends in high school, really. To know that those type of conversations are very, very controversial. I'm just gonna stop by the saloon to see if I can get. I gotta have a sneeze. To see if I can get to get some more coffee. I'm messing around though. I was gonna top up our pizza as well. We're just gonna get 8 pizzas. Never mind, because Gus is at the beach. You fuck. Every day is beach day. Actually running low on time. Is currently. Hey Antonio. Yeah, it has been a while. Things are going pretty well. I actually just completed a game yesterday, Assassin's Creed Rogue, and next Saturday I will be starting Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So things are actually going pretty well. How are things going with you? Still trying to get this. Ah, there we go. Going coconut. Jedi World Order is an amazing game and things are okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get like I'm trying to get like a lot of because I still have like a couple of things to do for my channel. I've been trying to like get caught up on the bonus videos that seems to be piling up for YouTube. But I finally did I just see a slime breed? But I'm trying to get like a jump on it. I really only have like 2 bonus videos left, but beyond that it's just been pretty much the same as usual. Also been trying to I guess get used to the idea that school is going to be starting up again in a couple weeks. And it'll be my last semester before I get my master's degree. So, excited for that. Oh, we got a happiness event for Leo. In 1 second, there's like a right and wrong answer for a lot of these happiness events. And this is his 4 heart event. Yeah, there's nothing that affects it. Nothing wrong with being weird. I mean, what is normal? No one is really normal, I guess, but I really kind of wonder. I wonder what normal kids would have to say about me. I think so, but I honestly, I'm really kind of curious what the final heart event for Leo is, because I'm kind of curious at what the end goal for his character. It's just he seems to be like he seems to be I guess trying to figure some stuff out, but I will say that there was a part of me when I was a kid, as a kid growing up with autism, there was a part of me that was always trying to be, almost trying to be like everyone else. That actually wanted to be like everyone else. And it was mainly because I was bullied a lot as a kid, and I just felt like it was hard for me to be accepted. And there was a long portion of my life where I genuinely thought I would be happier if I didn't have my autism, if I was exactly like everyone else, if I was quote unquote normal. But as I grew older, it's just there's really no such thing as a normal person. Everyone is different in their own way. Ever thought about doing a modded Skyrim playthrough? Uh I really only have one way to do a modded Skyrim playthrough, and that's by downloading mods with the Skyrim Special Edition. And I don't have plans to do that in the near future, but it will be interesting to do. Oh no, golden coconuts. Actually, one of my old and abandoned channels from. Actually, it wasn't really abandoned because it was my fault. It was abandoned because a wildfire just destroyed like all my stashed episodes. But one of my older YouTube channels, I did have a modded Skyrim playthrough uh, on YouTube, and actually would have been completed again, like if it wasn't for a wildfire. But I guess it would be kind of fun to do like another, trying to do a modded playthrough again. But I have no plans to do that in the near future. I am actually considering. I'm I'm gonna try and get a PS5 this week, and one of the things I'm hoping to do in the near future actually is stream a PlayStation game, and I want to try and like show myself getting my first ever platinum trophy on stream. So I'm excited for that. I haven't decided what game I'm gonna be doing, uh, but I narrowed it down to two: either Infamous One or Sly Cooper on Thievius Raccoonus. Those are games that I started and never finished when I was a kid, but I think it'd be kind of cool to have my first platinum be one of those games. Or the first games that I played on PlayStation 3. Power Dance. Uh, how are we doing for hard events? You just need to give one gift to Jazz and one gift to Leo. I really don't think that we have progressed enough to go up a percentage. But since tomorrow is a festival, tomorrow will likely be my last day before I end the live stream. So, gonna give these gifts out to Jazz and Leo. And we're gonna try and make some progress. I've actually been, I don't know if you have noticed, or I don't know if you really care, Antonio, but I've actually been kind of pleased with my progress for YouTube, because my YouTube channel is currently more popular than my Twitch, and I've actually been slightly considering transitioning from streaming on Twitch to streaming on YouTube because it's now more popular. And actually just recently gone, I think it's 10,000 views on YouTube and 500 hours of watch time. Is I believe that's the milestones I got. And now I'm currently at 42 subscribers comparison to 36 followers on Twitch. So, been actually really considering just switching over, but I haven't like the definitive decision just yet. Also been considering giving Kick a try, but Kick doesn't really have like the the games that I'm currently streaming. I'm gonna tell you I don't want. I can't remember. Do I need jazz or do I need? I think I need jazz. Yeah. Please tell me she's inside. Yes. Another happiness event. Stardew Valley Jazz. No positive or negative interactions with this, so we don't have anything to worry about. Spring onions are now worth 5 times of gold? Wow. That's a hell of a reward for befriending 2 kids. Okay. I'm really useful in spring. Go ahead and swing by Clint and hope to God he's there. I saw Gus going down to the beach. Thinking, dumbass, maybe going to. Okay, thank God. I really should stop calling freaking Clint name. But when he gives me crap like that, I literally just need one thing from you. Literally just need one thing from you. That's a stupid animal skull. know why I keep on getting saplings. One thing I think I'm gonna try and work on is the next thing. Key's Walnut shop actually sells a geode crusher, and I think I may try and invest one of them because I'm wondering if it's more common for you to get those uh those type of items from processing geodes on the island. Actually, gonna check something real quick. Okay. Uh, I was just checking to see because I can never rely on the viewer button on the viewer thing on Twitch, because one minute it'll say that I have like 0 viewers or 1 viewer, but like someone who's talking in chat was actually watching, so it should have been like 2 viewers. Because I'm pretty sure it counts like a viewer as myself. And I just had to check to see if Antonio was still watching or if he left. And according to Twitch, he left. That's something that actually I feel like I've actually gotten better over time, and I should look up a thing for Leo while we're talking about this. I used to have a problem whenever someone says something in chat where I just actively try and converse with someone, and I remember like saying something like, uh, I remember saying something like, when I figured this out, that people don't want to hear, don't want people watching your stream don't want to tell their life story. They want to be entertained essentially, and I actually I remember like saying something, saying what I realized. Uh, it is Tuesday. I remember saying what I realized like in an Assassin's Creed Brotherhood live stream. Literally, one of my first series I did on this channel. I see it's 1:30. Is in the jungle, and I remember like saying something like that. And for the most part, I do think it's true. And I feel like I have gotten better, but there were still times when I someone says something in chat and I acknowledge it, and I say something and I actively try and acknowledge it essentially. And I do wonder if I'm still like going back to my old habits of talking to them, or if there's really such a thing as talking too much to your viewers. That's one of the things I still need to figure out as a content creator, because I don't actually know everything about this game, about streaming. I've actually looked up like so many videos, advising from content creators on YouTube, on Twitch. I think I watched a video. I think there was like a streamer that was really popular. I want to say like Asmongold that did like a video on YouTube talking about like advice for streaming on Twitch. And for the most part, I've been kind of following their people's advice, but I'm still trying to figure things out as I go along. Still considering myself to be like a new streamer, even though I'm, yep, didn't go up one. I did go up 2% on Great Friends. I still consider myself to be like a quote unquote new streamer. Even though I've been streaming for 3 years, I'm still learning like the etiquette of being a streamer, so I still make mistakes. But it's like a slow process. It's a long process. I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend the rest of the day fishing at the beach. Actually, no, we're not going to go fishing at the beach. Because we... Actually... Yeah, we're going to go fishing at the river. Didn't even get a single golden coconut. I guess part of the reason I've been actually kind of struggling, I guess you could say, as a content creator, is I still don't have that much confidence in myself. I'm still trying to improve that confidence. But, it's definitely been like a slow improvement thing, and I do kind of feel like I performed better. Funnily enough, I'm more comfortable commentating when no one's watching. But I do need to get better at commentating when I know I have an active audience. It's only a matter of time before that happens. But commentating has definitely gotten easier for me over time. I still make mistakes. I still say stupid shit. Way more than I care to admit. I think if there's anything that I will say, any advice I can give to any aspiring content creator who's struggling with their commentary, one thing that has worked well for me is to learn to talk even when you have like nothing to say. Just say the first thing that comes to mind. Like if you're killing like a guard, or like you're killing like an enemy that you like like an example is the captains from Assassin's Creed Rogue. That's the first thing that came to mind. If you're killing a captain with ease, you could just say, "Oh, I remember when I first started playing Assassin's Creed Rogue, killing captains was really difficult. First playing Assassin's Creed, killing these type of enemies was really difficult for me." Just stuff like that. Just make connections even when there is none. Essentially something that I've been that I kind of learned over time is for commentary is just to talk, and even when you have nothing to say, just like it may not seem to be helpful advice, but it's something that works. It's kind of hard for me to explain what I mean. Hopefully, you're just listening to me just kind of rambling on and can understand what I'm trying to say. I think we're gonna go for one more, and then we're gonna head back. There's one more. The problem that I'm having is, unfortunately, we did not make any progress today in regards to completion, but technically we did. We raised the affinity, which is really like all I was trying to do, and we saw some hard events. But I really am looking forward to the days when I can make a lot of progress in one stream. Because I feel like that for the past couple of live streams, it's really been slow progress. actually nice to see Antonio again, if I'm gonna be honest here. I guess actually, it's been a year since I made him moderator. There's actually one way to tell is I believe I still have his whisper he made. I'm legitimately curious for the last time. Yeah, it's actually so I made him a moderator in October of 2022. So it has been over a year since I'm pretty sure it's been over a year since I last saw him. Jeez. Time flies. I'm actually legitimately curious. How many games have I completed since I made a moderator? That's gonna bother me. I'm actually just gonna end the stream soon, but I do want to check. This is just really to settle my OCD. I think I've completed 4 games since he was a moderator. 5 with Far Cry 3. Oh. But that's actually gonna do it for today. We made a lot of progress today, even though our progression thing didn't really show that. But as I said, these next couple streams will likely be setup streams as we try and like make stuff happen. But we did actually raise the affinity of some of our villagers up. We're actually very close to maxing out Jazz and Sam, and we are 2 away from getting. Actually, we're actually very close to getting our the last 2 recipes from Sandy and Leo. So it's actually very possible that within the next couple streams we'll get the cooking achievement. But beyond that, we don't have that much left to do for Affinity. We literally just have these last 4 to do after we get like these 4 done. But once we get all of these Affinity sorted out, that'll be another thing done for the checklist. Getting Leo and progressing Leo and Sandy will actually make us complete the cooking recipes. And we are still waiting on getting the crafting recipes for the other things. Once we get the cooking recipes done, then we can start prioritizing like other things. I think what I'm actually gonna try and do is to try and spend more time on Ninja Island to try and get the remainder, some of the stuff that we're missing. As I said, a lot of the stuff that we're doing is set up. Because we're still like waiting on a couple of things to get done. But once we have the setup done, it shouldn't take too long for us to get that 100%. I do not know how long it will take for me to finish this game. At the beginning of the stream, I was confident in saying that by year 6, I will complete this game. Now I'm not so sure. But right now, I'm playing it by ear. I'll know more once I know more, but for right now, I'm playing it by ear. It really all depends on a lot of things. But for right now, we're playing it by ear. So if you are remotely interested in what I see today, all the games I cover on my channel will be for 100% completion. I will be streaming Stardew Valley yet again next Sunday, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. I will be streaming Sims 3 Pets for 100% completion on Fridays, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. And I will be streaming Bad Habit. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order for 100% completion on Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. If you are interested in games we play for 100% completion, know that I not only go for 100% in-game statistic, but 100% in achievements as well. That's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.